Hello, happy Saturday. I hope you're having a great day, and if you're not, I hope your day gets better. Before we start, let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. That definitely helped me. I don't know if it's going to help you, but it definitely helped me. So I wanted to pop on today and share a quick little exercise that I've used in the past, and I'm going to actually use after I post this video. In my previous videos, we've kind of been discussing self-love, self-healing, and also how this pandemic has really, for a lot of people, brought up a lot of uncomfortable emotions and feelings. For me, it definitely has. Having less time, having less distractions and more time, I'm not really able to kind of run from my emotions, and it's been a perfect opportunity to heal. And one beautiful thing I would say that this quarantine has allowed for me personally is to go inward, take a pause. My life, and I'm sure yours, is very busy. I always have something to do, somewhere to go, and this pandemic has given me permission in a way to take a pause and to not do as much. And in not doing as much, it's given me an opportunity to rest, to journal, to express myself artistically in different ways. And I would not be doing some of the things that I'm doing currently if we were not in a pandemic. I think I personally would just feel really guilty. I feel really guilty when I'm not on the go and doing things, which is completely false, but it's something that I personally struggle with. So this exercise is great when an uncomfortable feeling comes to the surface. And for me, when I can't just identify immediately what I'm feeling, I know that I am having a uncomfortable emotion when something occurs and I just don't feel right. Either I am annoyed, I'm sad, I'm angry. A lot of times when I feel inconvenienced. So everyone is different, and it's going to be up to you to kind of identify when these feelings are coming up. So I have been having a pretty good, last 2 days. I've been feeling more in peace, more present. I've had a little bit more control of my thoughts. And when I say that, not that I'm trying to control every single thought, but noticing that when something negative comes to mind, that I'm able to restructure it, and I'm able to identify it as false. And when I'm not in a very good place, I'm not able to do that. So then a negative thought brings on another negative thought, and then I just, continue down this crazy road of lies that can be very harmful. So you're going to need a notebook or a piece of paper, whatever you prefer. You're going to need a pen and pencil, and I recommend just setting the mood, whatever helps you get into a safe mood, then use that. I recommend using candles. You can use incense, sage. So be creative, find a comfortable spot, whether that be like a little nook in your house or in your bedroom. Get comfy, So I also recommend that you access an online dictionary or a dictionary if you have it. It can be very helpful because for a lot of us, if you have not practiced identifying your emotions, then when something comes up, you may not even know what it is. And so a dictionary can be very useful to identify. You can Google a list of different emotions, and it can be very helpful. So this morning I woke up in a pretty good mood. I started feeling like a little bit nauseous, and I think it's because I haven't been drinking enough water, and I didn't eat as well as I normally do, which is completely allowed. And so I started feeling just like something happened, an event happened, and somebody didn't behave exactly the way that I want them to behave, and it brought up emotions. So I was feeling, lonely, a little sad, a little rejected. So I was able to identify those uncomfortable feelings. How it goes is you're just going to get in a comfortable position, whatever that may be for you. You can't really see on the video, but I'm crossing my legs. And you just want to close your eyes, take a deep breath in, I feel like it's very helpful to identify the area of my body where I'm feeling the emotions. So for me today, it would definitely be like on my chest, and I would say my stomach as well. So just give yourself some time to like anchor into the ground. Deep breath in and out. Really allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. And welcome the emotions that you're feeling. So for me, it would be I welcome you, fear, sadness, hurt, and then just start to give it the love that it's crying out for. So what comes to mind for me would be filling in words of affirmation like, I'm here for you. You are welcome. I hear you. I love you. And you want to just kind of, repeat those words over and over and over again. It can be audibly, you can do it in your mind. Feel free to take some pauses in between, but if you want to, you can set a timer. Sit with them and stay with them until you feel a little bit better and a little bit lighter. I am sitting with my legs crossed, but I have also done this exercise in the fetal position, which I find can be very comforting. You can use a blanket. A lot of people are investing in weighted blankets that really help with stress and anxiety. So I definitely recommend that. This point in time is an opportunity to be a mother, a caregiver. Just giving yourself the opportunity to be there for yourself, because I have found that we are always searching for something and someone to fill that hole, to make us feel better. And until you start being that for yourself, you are going to always feel empty, and it's never going to be enough for you, So we are raised and we grow up in a society that's all about external and material things to like kind of bring us happiness. And I have found personally that every time that I get something that I want, whether it be like the job, the car, the house, the outfit, the feeling does not last. It's very fleeting. And then I am in search of the next thing that's going to make me feel better. And until we stop doing that, we are going to be always chasing the next thing. And I have found that it really hinders my relationships because I am searching for other people to essentially be God. And when they don't behave the way that I want them to behave, then I'm angry and, the whole woe is me. So I just recommend that you do this exercise. Afterwards, feel free to journal. I even recommend doing some journaling before, because you kind of have, especially for us who bury our emotions really deep, it might take some writing to help aid them to come back up. So I do recommend doing this exercise when the feelings arise, if you have the opportunity, if you have the time to do so, because for me, I always tell myself that I'm going to go back and address those emotions, but then the day, carries on as usual, and then I find that I don't have enough time to do so. But if you are working, some of us are working more than others, and don't have the time to kind of address an uncomfortable emotion, I recommend writing it down, putting it in your phone, and then, when you're getting ready for bed, it's a perfect opportunity for you to do this exercise. So I hope that it helps you. I'm wishing everybody love and good vibes. And so until next time.